self? I know it's a random number we're trying to come up with here, but just, thoughts.
22. After watching, you felt like it was 20?
I just kind of thought a random number.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't want to get too much into it because just having a conversation tends to lean towards an excuse. But, I'll say this. Towards the end of the season, really that Philly game, and it was something I've kind of been dealing with prior to that as well. But then obviously that Philly game sort of being an inflection point, the first one in Philly. There were a million different thoughts, theories about how to proceed, the best route, the best way to handle it. I was just gonna try to do whatever I could to be available, and in hindsight, you might be able to, depending on how you take it or approach it, people could probably paint a picture of what I should have done, this, that, whatever. Certainly don't have any regrets. I certainly feel I would have had more regrets the other way if I didn't try to be available. So, just in general, looking back on the year, trying to maintain some perspective over the entirety of the year. Obviously, you compete the whole year for the postseason, and that was a bitter way to finish the season for us first and foremost, obviously, but then for me also, dealing with emotions, frustrations, challenges that I've been fortunate enough to not deal with thus far in my career. But going through those, learned a lot about that process, and this is a very long-winded answer to your pretty simple question, but I figured this answer also probably answers some of the other questions that some people might have, so we'll leave it at that.